your icon. That's awesome. If I'm just looking at it wrong, let me know. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anybody. I can appreciate that. Outdoors with Big Matt. Good to see you. I wouldn't be where I was today if it wasn't for Big Matt. He took me under his wing, kind of helped me, early on. So I'm very appreciative. And I see Charlotte over at Gulf Coast Granny. Come on up, darling. I'd love to have you up here. Miss Canadian Scrapper, if you're available, come on up. Let's see, Marines, Army, and Mom, a pleasure. One of the extremely generous person to me and Devil Dog and everybody I know. She's just awesome people. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, pleasure to see you. Let's see, I want to make sure I'm Brett Glassow. I'm not sure how to say that. I hope I'm not butchering it too bad. Thank you for coming in. In fact, let me take a look and see if you are on the, I will go through. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing the stream. I'm going to go ahead and make you a moderator as well. That way you can check out anybody on here. Roadhog, good to see you. A pleasure. One of my newer friends, I know he's a scrapper, and I'm looking forward to working with him. Mike's Chaotic Gardening, brother, come on up if you get a chance. All right, and I mean anybody's welcome to, but there are a few channels I'd like for them to come up. We got 20 people in here, after midnight. That to me just kind of blows my mind. But I want to do something. Hey, Rachel, at mom of 4 boys, if you can, come on up, darling. And tell Tommy I said sup. That's her husband. We've got enough people in here for me to start talking about what I'm thinking. I would appreciate it if you are in the chat right now and you are a content creator. I'm assuming already that you are a supporter. If you, some of you are probably only supporters. That's okay. Some of you are probably only, cool. We got Radio Jonesy, the man. And if you are a content creator, please put a 1 in the chat. And let me go through and pop out this chat so it'll be easy for me to read. All right. Let's see. There we go. And I'm bringing you right up, Granny. There we go. Long time no see, and I'm so thankful to see you.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, because I can't see my face.
That's all right.
I did something with last night. My head was in front of that picture, and now it's behind the picture, apparently.
You're on StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Can you see your tools and that type of thing at the side or not?
At the side. It's at the bottom.
Well, I don't know. It looks like you may have an overlay.
Hang on. I didn't do that on purpose.
Right.
Hang on. Let's see. Let's do this. Ooh. Look at me. Okay. Now it just went black.
I see that.
What the devil?
Check your video settings. All right.
Videos. Okay. Hang on. Let me look.
Oh, let me make Michelle a moderator.
Camera. Oh, I know what's wrong. I know exactly what's wrong. Watch this. Oh, no, that didn't work either, did it?
Well, just keep working on it, darling.
I'll work on it. You go ahead and do what you got to do. I can't. The last thing I heard you say was something about if you're in the chat.
Well, if you are a content creator, which I'm assuming almost everybody or most everybody is in here, I would like you to put a 1 in the chat. By the way, Jonesy, by the way, Charlotte, look at if you're on your computer, you should be able to see a ad. Well, you may be able to do it on your phone. I don't know, Jonesy. But see if there's the thing where you can also stream.
I'm all good. But I've been watching everyone doing it today. But yeah.
Well, I'm just, at the moment, and you don't have to. That's fine.
No,
I'm
I
just,
just, I just thought,
go ahead, brother.
I just thought I'd pop up and say hi. That's all. Just
Well,
sun's shining, you know, still outside.
it is beautiful there in Tasmania. Working in your garden, huh?
Well, just tidying it up. Yeah, it started to fall, lean one way, so I'm just rearranging it. This little portable greenhouse.
Okay, excellent. Hey, Charlotte.
I fixed
By
it.
the way, Charlotte's been
You
on
meant-
hiatus for about a year.
Yeah.
Has it
Yeah.
been a year? It ain't been that long.
It's well, I've done a few live streams back, periodically, maybe 5 or so.
All right. Well, hang on just a second. Let me go over and tell you who all over in here is just a supporter and who is just a content creator. Well, not who is considers himself primarily a supporter, and who all is. All right. Brett Glassow is a content creator. Rebecca, Touched by a Yarn, content creator and a member of the channel. Outdoors for Big Matt, another member of the channel and content creator. Michelle's Happy Homestead. Now I know yeah. Let me get that out the way. A content creator. Roadhog, content creator. Nisha Lee, content creator. Gray Wolf Outdoors, content creator. Miss Canadian Scrapper, content creator. Rachel at Mama Four Boys, content creator. And we all know Wendy is a content creator. Coyote, content creator. Peter is, it jumped. I'll get back up there. Let me see if I can find where is it at. Peter over at Old Man King Homestead is a content creator. Gray Wolf Outdoors didn't put a 1 or 2, but that's okay. Whisker Dreams. Let me make you a moderator as well. It said she found you, Wendy. Anyhow, my point is, Gulf Coast Granny put a 1 in there. Thank you very much. And is Cornfed Life in here? I know they're content creators as well.
I just saw a comment from Cornfed Life.
I didn't see them, but I know that they got to be here because somebody was, laughing.
Yeah.
They said, "Don't." No, we don't. At least I can get up late. Hey, good to see you, Miss Southern Belle. Feel free to come up. In fact, I'd love for you to come up. She says, "Hello, Beltloop 29. Thank you for coming in." And yes, you can drop 29, or you can drop DD, and it will drop your link. Everybody in here is a content creator. I didn't see anybody that just said 2 that they're just a supporter. Now, obviously, a lot of supporters start out. I see Mark at Little Ridge Farm. Thank you for coming in. And this is I gotta let Otis in. Y'all keep him busy for just a minute.
Gotta love our dog.
Well, he's got me better trained than I got him, that's for sure.
What's that, Jonesy?
A bell pepper, but this is well, I planted probably 200 seeds, and only about 4 of them took off.
Oh my goodness!
Miss Southern Belle, you can use your avatar if you want.
Are you going to keep it in the greenhouse?
Only for a couple more days. Yeah, she's over here. There's new garden beds going in just there.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to do this whole hill on the back, terrace it up, and
beautiful.
But just give me something to do.
But isn't it about to be wintertime there?
No, yeah. That's why it's a challenge.
Come on
I'm
up.
going to.
You're exactly right.
No, I'm going to grow winter crops.
Okay,
mainly.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I've been doing him for a while.
I got you.
Hey, Land Cloud.
He's my baby.
All right. Let's get down to business.
All right, let's do it.
We do know. I think there's one thing that most of us can agree on, is that I think most everybody here likes to see their channel grow. The problem that you run into with that is, first of all, well, there's a lot of things we can do to have a successful channel, to attract new viewers, but I think doing it, well, I understand, Miss Southern Belle, that's okay. I appreciate you coming in anyhow. But I think, obviously, we can learn to make better videos or better content, things that people want to see. Two, we can learn to use the tools that YouTube has given us. Try to make sure that we're a well-rounded channel with using longer format videos, using shorts, using live streams. Each of them have their part in this. But where we run into and start bumping heads is when we try to break out of our communities or our niches, so to speak, niche, whatever you want to call it. And this ain't going to be exactly rocket science, I don't think. Panel and chat. Hey, thank you for coming in, Miss Andale. Wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. But here's the thing. When you go through and you're used to, a lot of times when you see the folks that are in here, sometimes a lot of them's the same folks. A lot of them is, in fact, Charlotte, since it's been a while since we've seen you, I'd appreciate it if you drop your link in the chat. All you got to do that is hit 29 and enter, or DD and enter.
Okay.
And I would appreciate it if everybody, get hooked up with Charlotte. She's an old friend. She's here in Mississippi as well. She's down on the Gulf Coast. She's not from Mississippi. She's from Florida, but she's good people. So, my pleasure. And I hope to see more of you. I ain't trying to replace your husband.
I know that.
I just mean I hope to see you around more often.
I actually just made 2 videos today, and I've got to edit them, and then I'm going to throw them up.
Excellent. Hey, I noticed that we got Brian here in the Vineyard Farmhouse. We got Shooting Star of Mississippi, Bruce, another Mississippian, and another member of the channel, Shooting Star of Mississippi is. Make sure that Brian, please type a 29 in, and then after that, if you don't mind, Bruce, type a 29 in so folks can get to meet y'all. Or DD. DD will work as well. I see Beverly Moffitt dropping a DD. It's not quicker. It's quicker to do 29, in my opinion. But anyhow, and Wendy, of course, is a member of the channel. Thank you. Huckleberry, good to see you. Seems like I've seen you before. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Obviously, please try to. And oh, cool, Gray Wolf, Skip. We got us a new. I gotta play the video. Y'all give me a second. All right, hang on. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. It figures. And always setting up a garden. I'll be listening as I work. I appreciate it, Mike. Mike, you're welcome to come up. I'd love to have you up here if you get a chance. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. A while back I did a barbecue gurus invited, and we had some people. I think we had Russ over at Smoky Ribs Barbecue come on, and he's like over 200,000. We had a bunch of folks, over 40 and 50,000, over 40 and 50,000 subs, and they regularly do. A lot of the folks that was in there regularly do. Oh, Deal Hole's here too. Cool, good to see you, brother. Regularly do live streams. A lot of the folks that was in here, and it was fun to do too. I'm thinking that we do a oh, cool. Southern Sown and Grown for 4 months. Thank you very much. I will play the video again. In fact, let's see, where is it? There it is. In case y'all can't tell, I love that song. But, you know, it is a way of recognizing the members as well. I'm very appreciative of it. But I'm thinking that I think y'all all know me. I tend to be Tommy Temper. Good to see you, brother. I was in his live earlier today. Interesting fella. Osh, now you sit there and be still. What I'm thinking is what we do is we go through and we invite somebody. I mean, these are just some of the communities that I hang out in. I hang out a lot of times in the barbecue community, the knife community, the homesteading, the fishing, there was a few more that I for some reason I haven't a brain for. But gardening. I think that's kind of included in, but still separate. It kind of runs parallel with the homesteading.
Parallel, yeah.
But Warm Strong, good to see you, brother. And you're welcome to come up as well if you like. In fact, I'd recommend it if you're up and decent. Of course, DJ comes on all the time and he ain't got no shirt on, so hey, it's all good. And oh yeah, the travel industry. That's one of the major ones I was thinking about. It made me thinking the other day because what was it? Tuesday night. Technically, it was Wednesday morning. You know, we had an influx of folks from the travel industry, and it was we got up to 43 people in here at one time. And it was nice to see some fresh people in here, and it was nice to have people from a different. Maybe people don't go to that industry because they just don't think about it. They don't know about it. Maybe they just don't know anybody that's in there. Mm-hmm. So what we want to do is have a video or have a live stream that, and I thought about what to call it. Freedom Redbird. Good to see you, Brenda. By the way, awesome giveaway earlier today. Deus Volt, Mississippi. Good to see you. Another fellow from Mississippi. William Carnegie, another fellow from Mississippi. Good to see you. I'm thinking that if we go through and invite some of these folks that are known for doing live streams, that it'll be an opportunity for us to kind of build an even larger, more productive, more effective community. It'll allow some folks to break out if they're in a rut. It'll allow them to maybe see some new opportunities, get to meet some really great folks and get to know them. And as they get to know them, more people will connect with them as they get to know them, know that they're awesome people. So yes, broader networking. Exactly, Wendy. And that, now, I don't know, that doesn't seem, but here's the thing. When we do this, the worlds colliding, that's what I'm thinking. Worlds colliding with juggernauts or something like that is what we'll call it. And when we do this, we'll have everybody stream at the same time. That's why you want to make sure that the folks we get are, folks that do stream. I've seen some of these, I go into a lot of these streams and you see a lot of folks in a lot of these streams. Hey, good to see you. Oh, another member down home, also known as Zombie Prepper. Come on up if you're feeling up to it, Zombie. If you feel like it. Love to have you up here. You too, Brian. Although I figure you're East Coast, you probably, still You probably sleepy, ready for bed, whatever. But I would love to have you up here. And Sherman Family Farm, you as well, brother. Come on up. The David at DH Training.
Excuse me.
You. But the whole intent here is to make your community, to make your channel grow stronger, to broaden maybe your horizons and see what else is out there and available. I'm thinking it could be huge. Now, granted, it could be a failure, and it could be, just the same folks coming in here. But if you don't, you got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose. Hey, even we could even get with folks like Radio Jonesy. Maybe he could get Andy to come in. We'll have a rock star in here too. So, hey, I'm just thinking outside the box. Thoughts? What do you think?
Well, so you want to do multiple lives at the same time?
Yeah. Which I know that's getting kind of. This is one of the things I was thinking about when I was months ago when I was trying to look into hey MK, MKTV Love 3X. Great to see you. Oh, Wiggs is here too. Good to see you, brother. But I guess I'm a little fired up about it. And I was thinking of something like this several months ago. I just wasn't sure how to do it on many channels, just because the fact that up until recently you could only stream to like one. I mean, you could do 3 channels, but they pretty much all had to be yours and or somebody who's an administrator on your channel. That's not the case anymore. With the new technology and the way that StreamYard has arranged this now, and in fact, Janet, you're streaming right now, aren't you?
Yes.
Zombie. What's up?
Oh, it's good to see you, brother. You want to stream? Please do. If you look in the top right-hand side of the StreamYard, there should be a link.
Well, would you look at that?
Yeah, so go ahead.
You are blowing my mind, Gary.
Oh,
I'm technologically challenged.
I don't mean to blow your mind. I'm just thinking of possibilities. Imagine, because if you without an imagination, you're gonna be doing the same things you're doing.
Right.
In fact, y'all probably can't see that, but I got chill bumps on my arm right now. Thinking about the possibilities of where this could lead. I mean, we could build.
Hey, old man.
Good to see you.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If all 5 of us right now were streaming to our audiences as well as involved in this stream,
that's right.
Would we see all of the chat from everybody's different audiences?
The people that are on the panel will.
That's right.
But the people in chat will only see what's on their
okay.
If you are watching the StreamYard, you'll
see
every statement,
but not on the. If you're on YouTube,
not on YouTube,
right? That's what I mean. Thank
you. If you're on a computer and you have a tab to where you can either watch from YouTube, or you can always hear. After all, our faces are just here.
Sure.
But and you can just watch from YouTube and listen. But if you go through and you are watching on YouTube, you'll just see the folks that are in your stream.
That is insane. That's crazy.
If you watch from StreamYard, it will be all the comments from all the live streams.
All of the people that are on panel or streaming out. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
Lone
Whisker
Star
Dreams.
Adventures. What we see on the screen right now is what everybody will see, no matter whose stream they're on.
Right,
But as
right.
far as the chat goes, they will only see for the channel that they're in. Everybody
They're
that's
in.
in that channel. But if you're up
Man.
on the channel, it puts them all on the StreamYard chat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Like mine, I don't know. Did you start streaming?
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I'm streaming, and right now, where my logo is down at the bottom of the chat, I have a little link button, or not a button, but an icon. So anytime somebody posts in chat, if they're doing it from my stream, it has that little link thing next to it, so I know they're saying it in mine.
Okay.
hey, Tim S. Good to see you, brother. And
Lord,
by
I
the
haven't
way,
been on StreamYard in a while.
well, this is a brand new thing. This just started happening a couple, 2 days ago, something like that. I don't know when it started happening. I just, I've been thinking about it for a while, but it's only today. And see, right now, for example, you're streaming, right?
I'm not.
No.
I'm just here. I'm sorry.
Janet is.
Yes, I am.
We could direct folks over to your chat or your StreamYard. In fact, or not your StreamYard, but your live stream.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, let's try that. If y'all don't mind, let me go over and get a link from your live stream, and then I'll share it, and hopefully we can get some folks to go over there. And if you're not familiar with Janet, I ask that you at least go post something to her and get to know her, because she's awesome. And let me go over to her live stream, and all right, I got the link for her live stream, and I'm gonna post it in here. Hey, Brutal Bob, good to see you. And I don't need.
Oh, Otis, come on.
Otis, Nikki, y'all be quiet. Daddy's working. Stop it. Be quiet.
Is it Otis or your new one?
Do what now?
Is it Otis or your new one?
Let me put Nikki in her kennel so that she'll shut up for a minute. Well, she ran off. Be quiet. Now she's just standing there looking at me.
Hey, Jonesy.
Yeah, mate, how are you?
And let's see. Have you had, some folks go over to your channel yet?
Yes. I've had 4 come over so far.
Excellent. Y'all go over if y'all don't mind, and say hey. That way, she will be. All right, stop it. Dad's working.
Hey, everyone leave. Everyone leave Beltloop and jump over.
Hey, that's fine. I'm okay with everybody going over to Janet's. In fact, I don't need watch hours. I love talking with folks, and I love visiting with folks. But right now, Janet's the one that could use the watch hours. So I would appreciate it if everybody would go on over there. Now, I ain't telling you have to. I don't want to. Well, my point is, some people don't want to be directed, and that's okay.
Right, of course.
But I would appreciate it if everybody would go over to Janet's and.
Well, I jumped ship on you, Gary.
Do what now?
I said I jumped ship.
Well, that's okay. I'm glad you did.
I'm teasing you.
The fact is, this is about community, and community is more about the whole than it is. It's certainly a lot more about more people than it is me. And hey, Tony at Kettle Kitchen, good to see you. There we go over from Beltloop. That's awesome. Thank you, Ann Dale. And we're working on tonight. I'd like to work on, hey, Corn-Fed Life. Good to see you, Craig and Mrs. Craig. Hola, ¿cómo te va? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Todo está bien? Claro. Hey, Bill Ho, but
Hey, Dale.
this is about meeting the needs of the group. And I'm excited about that. I'm fired up on account of, if it works the way I think it can, we're going,
Well, growth would be exponential, I think, in the right circumstance.
It could be.
Yeah.
And so now I tend to be hopeful, but I also tend to, be a little, try to temper my expectations just because of the fact that, sometimes most anything new, a lot of times you don't know what to expect. And so you have a tendency to try to temper your expectations so that you're not too disappointed if things don't go perfect to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And let me swap over to the chat on the thing just so if there's anybody that has not been made a moderator on here yet. And I've got a lot of mods in there. And if something happens that shouldn't happen, please let me know. I'm trying to watch the chat, but the chat is also all right, Land Cloud. Gary, can I join the panel? Yes, with video and
Cattle Kitchen.
But then stream it. Yes, you can. I'm fine with that. I just don't want to see people start popping in. That's fine. In fact, I will set my settings to where I think I've already got it done, but I can set it where I think if you pop in right now, you won't even show up on panel, but you'll still be on panel, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy way to find out. Yeah, it works. Hey, Cricket. If you don't want to be seen, all you got, and it'll even take you off the panel. You'll still be up there. You just won't be seen. You're in
this. Got it.
You can still talk, and you can still say g'day from the backbenches.
G'day from the backbenches.
G'day. I'm getting pretty good at that. In fact, I'm thinking I could probably pass for Australian right now.
I don't think so, Gary.
Sure, throw a prawn on the Barbie.
Yeah.
That's awfully Mississippi.
At least you said prawn.
Australian.
Hey, I've learned a thing or two. Now, I don't know if they got redneck Australians, but I'd be the first, maybe.
They should. They're called bogans.
They're called
bogans.
Bogans?
Bogans. Yeah, that's a redneck.
Thank you for coming in, Shirley. Nomadic Rat Pack is here. He's good people. Now, y'all stop. I done told you about that. Daddy will play with y'all in a little bit.
Bob.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me about that. You don't have to be a mod if you don't want to be. And that way, I'm not sure. It's okay. Most everybody's hollering, give me a coat, give me a jacket or whatever. Every now and then you run somebody that would rather not.
Is it cold up there in your neighborhood, Gary?
Not too bad. It's supposed to get real cold. Stop it. It's supposed to get real cold. Good to see you.
I was just gonna, I'm gonna go off video and mute myself. I just wanted to show I'm a real human. I just want to test this out what you're saying. So then I'm gonna find the stream button and we'll see if the numbers go up. So
well, all you have to do is see that little blue. If you're on StreamYard, look at that little blue thing in the top right and click on it. And if you want to still be up here, but not be seen, all you have to do is click your avatar and you'll still be up here where if you want to say something, you can. If you don't want to be heard or anything, you can mute it too. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm about to be falling asleep, so I won't do this for long. But I did want to test it out.
All right. Yeah,
All right.
come on.
I'm gonna hit the button here.
All right. Now he'll be, if he hits the stream button, he will be streaming this
Okay.
program. Now, I should let you know that it is limited to a total of 6.
Okay.
In other words, only 6 people can be streaming for whatever reason. And I do have, I mean, I think it's only 6 people. I don't know if that's a total of 6 or not, but I know that you can stream up to a total of whoever initiates it and 5 others. Now,
Okay.
it may be possible that whoever initiates it can stream. For example, let's say that I'm an administrator on Devil Dog's channel.
Mhm.
Let's say that I wanted to stream not only on mine but on his at the same time. I'll have to try that. I hadn't tried it yet, but at some point it's very possible I might be able to go through and click when I set it up for it to stream on both and still get 5 other folks, or it may be limited to just 4 at that point. I don't know, but that's just one of the many questions that has not been.
Here's a question. What if you wanted to stream to different platforms? Could you still have extra folks on there streaming to their platform?
I think
Like
so.
say
I think StreamYard will
Facebook
do that.
or Insta?
By the
I
way,
know
let
when
me
I
say
hit
hello to
the
Ringo
stream
and
button,
Czar. Ringo and Czar has come in. I'm not sure on whose they are, but that's all right. Doesn't matter. Lily and Tittle, always a pleasure. That's on yours, Land Cloud?
I was just gonna say, yeah, a couple of those names are. If you're coming in because you saw me streaming, Ringo, Kyle, not Lillian, sorry, Sandra, they're twins. Troy, Nomadic Rat Pack was already here. Yeah, a couple of those names are coming in from mine.
Very
Lillian
cool.
made it all over. So yeah, that's the I'm glad you're here. It's working. So
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that's perfectly fine. We're good with that. Diane Phoenix,
Diane Phoenix, that's coming over from mine. Yep.
Excellent.
What were you saying, Janet?
when I hit the stream button to stream it also, it gave me the choice to choose my Facebook or whatever I had set up in StreamYard. I could have clicked on any of those.
Okay. Very neat.
And Brian, please hit 29 in the chats so that folks that aren't familiar, and please as well, Land Cloud Adventures, please you do so as well. I'd like for folks to get to know y'all. Folks that don't, obviously. I'm not sure how you do that other than put it in my chat. You would hit a 29 or a DD and just hit enter. Don't hit both, but one or the other.
Yeah, Tony, you're only going to see the chat from people who are in my stream. The people on panel can see everybody's, but you're only going to see what's typed in on mine.
And the Hawkins Family Adventures, thank you for coming in. Well, Hawkins, it's, if I can help, I know there's a lot of folks in the travel industry that'd be more than happy to help you out. But if there's ever anything I can do to help, please let me know. I'll be glad to help. I've been using StreamYard for a little while. There's people who know more about it than me, but I'm learning. Hey, Cricket, good to see you.
A plus.
But this is an exciting opportunity that's going to be available.
Yeah.
But used properly, in other words, I don't think it would probably make a whole lot of sense if it's just me, Devil Dog, and Radio Jonesy. There's always streaming because well, I don't know. It might help some. Jonesy has a little bit different audience. Me and Devil Dog is almost identical, as far as the folks that are follow one or the other. Hey, Floss, Pug Sunset. Thank you for coming to the live stream. I'm kind of hosting, I guess you'd say, but it's a family affair, though. But I think that it would be a lot stronger if we could get folks, a lot stronger if we get folks from different communities to come up, if that makes sense. And thank you for coming in, Jerry Butler, another member of the family, another member of the channel. Thank you. We got him program where all he has to do is punch in BFF, and it's going to drop his link. That's pretty cool. BFF.
Well, I just connected there, Gary.
You did?
Yep.
Okay.
That's 6 of us. I got Johnny Smallpepper dropped in.
Oh, cool. I'm sorry, Johnny, I didn't see you. But he's good people as well.
Oh, yeah. Tim Sweeney.
But see, something else that I think will work a little bit better is we'll need to, right now, all the, commands on my channel are like 29 or DD. But I think it would be helpful if we could all have this, at least one command that is in common, like drop, just for example. I know a lot of channels use that.
Like radio.
Radio sounds good, but I don't think it would be common to all channels there, Radio Jonesy.
I just thought it sounded good.
Yeah, it does. But 29 sounds better if you ask me. Y'all, I want y'all to meet Brian. Thank you for coming up, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
How you guys doing?
Man,
Great.
Beard envy, Brian. Beard envy.
What's that?
Beard envy.
Beard envy.
Beard envy.
Oh,
Beard
beard envy. I was hearing beard envy. Beard envy.
That's a nice beard, isn't it?
That's a beauty.
He's from Tasmania, Brian. So he, sometimes he has a little bit of an accent.
Yeah. He's still got daylight,
Yeah.
or he does have daylight already.
Well, it's quarter
He's
to
a day
5
ahead
in
of us.
the afternoon. Yeah, Friday night.
I keep trying to get him to send me the lottery numbers, but he won't.
That's $1, Gary.
So Gulf Coast Granny, I have heard your name and I think I know your face, but I have not.
Well, this is an opportunity.
I was waiting for the next word. I'm like, not what? Not what?
I didn't know what not. I didn't know.
I've been on a hiatus
Nothing.
for a while, so that's probably why you have not.
There are a lot of channels that I hear daily that I have not got a chance to get to because
Well, I should point out that right now it is 12:45 a.m. where I am, and I think it's 1:45 where you are, Brian.
Yep.
And there are 41 people in here right now.
That's insane.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That
41.
is 41. Now you can't see
Why
it
do I
on
see
yours,
26?
Brian.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, the fact is the only one that can see how many viewers are actually in here is the person that initiates it. And I'm looking at it right now, and we did drop down to 40. But the fact is we can kind of shuffle people, I think, from one channel to the next. It's back up to 41. And if a few people share this out, whether, for your channel or your channel or your channel or your channel or whatever, there's no telling what this might be capable of doing. And we can shuffle, I think, some folks and recommend folks, do a raid while we're still going live. Tell me that ain't cool.
So you're saying that this, where it says at the top, stream is in your audience. Stream this in your audience.
Click on it.
Everybody on the panel can. What happens? I don't want to be.
Well, that's okay. It'll stream to your channel.
It
will stream to your channel, and anybody that joins on your channel, when we're looking at the StreamYard chat, will be able to see what they say. Now, we can't tell which chat they're in.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
you
So
can.
it won't be in my channel. It'll be still Beltloop, but they will
No.
be invited.
No.
No, it will still be in your channel.
I've got 4 in my channel now, and it's Dwight Bailey saying hello, Krabby the Beagle saying hello, Tim Sweeney saying hello, and whoever else is lurking.
Right now,
Yeah.
I've got 26 in mine.
Are they going to
And-
understand if somebody comes in from me? Are they going to understand what's going on?
Well,
Or am I
It won't really matter. They're going to be on your stream, Brian.
A few people have said,
If you open up and click on to broadcast, they're going to come in on your stream. That will be broadcast to your channel. And anybody who goes in on your channel, you get those watch hours.
Right.
but it's like now Tim Sweeney says, I like your beard, Brian, but Brian will only see that through StreamYard on the main StreamYard. Is that correct? That's correct, isn't it? Did you
Good
see
to
that
see
one?
you, Johnny Small Pepper.
So I'm going to do this, and then what happens?
Oh my goodness.
Does it just
Well,
happen?
Yeah, it just happens.
It's going to ask you for your channel
credit.
link or whatever. You used
gonna ask.
StreamYard before, right?
Yes.
And when you go into it, it tells you where you want to stream it to.
Okay.
It
Yes.
does the same exact thing, and then it just goes.
It just goes.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
just like
people that
it's
come
just
in
like
are going to
Twitter.
understand what's going on here.
Yeah, you
Okay.
won't go anywhere. You'll still be
Okay.
there.
Let me
Okay.
just state it one time unequivocally, so that everybody will make sure that there's clarity amongst the group. That if you click on that little blue thing, it's going to start a stream for your channel. Now, they will be able to text or chat, but they won't be able to chat with anybody outside of your channel. We will still be able to see what it is that they're saying because it's going to come up on the chat for StreamYard.
Right.
But we
So only
won't
the people
know.
on panel can see it all.
That's right. People that are on panel can see the
The whole
see
chat.
all the chats from all the channels.
So imagine if 40 people were in everyone's chat, it would be very hectic.
Well, we're now at 45 at 12:49 in the morning or 1:49 in the morning East Coast.
Pioneer people.
Or at 4:50 p.m. on a beautiful Friday here.
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to do it then.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
And
You
see, the
doing
beautiful thing about this, Brian,
Doing it.
think about it in terms of this. If somebody needs watch hours like Janet, well, we can send folks over there to Janet-Homestead where you are, her channel. And in fact, I've recommended all my viewers go over there so that they can help with her watch hours. I don't need watch hours. So I think she does. And so, I'm going to try to help her do that. Some people just need more. Some people need more subscriptions or need more people connected to their channel. So we could have them go over to somebody's channel long enough to hit the, like button and maybe hit the subscribe button and then turn around and go over to Janet's so that she can, get the watch hours.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you suggest it's asking for a title and stuff?
Just having fun or experiment.
Experimenting with StreamYard's new feature.
Testing StreamYard's new feature.
Yeah.
That sounds great to me.
Thank
you, Charlotte.
You're quite welcome. I have a way with words.
Yes, you do. And
My husband tells me that daily. Only they're not quite as calm as I am right now.
Thank you, Miss Marines and Army Mom. Now, if you have a question for anybody up here, please type QQQ before your question. That way it's a little easier to recognize. Hey, Huga, if you're in my stream, you type 29 or DD and it will drop your link. If you are, what is the one for yours, Janet?
I do not have one set up.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how to, I guess we could just highlight them and they could go look maybe for because they won't be able to click on a link on the thing, but Jerry. What's up, brother?
Hey, Jerry.
Hello.
Okay, so Brian, are you in?
Almost.
Okay.
Coyote over at the Wrights Family Trapping says, the Vineyard Farmhouse, nice beard. How do you get it so straight?
Straight.
Blow dryer.
I haven't done anything to do it today.
Hey, Dwight Bailey.
No, I clipped it up right now because it was all over the place. I'm checking something here. Let's see. X out of
And
there.
Dale, you awesome girl, lady, ma'am.
Can't believe Ann Dale's still up.
Me too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hey, Andale, how are you?
Hey, darling. I'm trying to get
she
this.
is a regular. She's a regular on here, although she don't often come up.
It's 10 minutes to 2 in the morning. I'm in my pajamas.
Weird.
I did get up and put on my lipstick, but that's about
See,
it.
I feel naked without mine, Miss Andale.
Yeah, I just had to get in on the fun, y'all. So I'm
Thank you.
streaming on my YouTube as well,
Mm-hmm.
and okay, it put up its own
Over.
thumbnail.
Yeah.
Hey, Crystal and L.A. Green go. Georgia, maybe. Green, GA. Floss and Pug.
It shows that I'm live.
And
Yeah.
So you're in it now?
I guess so. It's so. Hey, Andale.
Hey, Brian.
Hey there,
How are
Jerry.
you? It's
been a
Jerry
while.
on radio and Janet. Oh, we almost lost you, Ghost.
no, the way
Oh,
I've
no.
got this set up, Andale, and I always want to say Andale instead of just Ann. You know, my mama
okay.
goes by Ann. I love that
You
name, and you're a
good.
wonderful lady. Of course, I've already told you
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I told you that when we were, down in Florida.
And I got to hug your neck.
Yes, ma'am. That was a sweet hug. You a sweet lady. That
Thank
was an
you.
awesome trip. Deborah Calhoun, good to see you.
I could tell y'all what, if money was no object, I would go to every single meetup that existed.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
too.
Did you have a good time?
It was great
Good.
because
The way I've got
Butler
this,
come in.
the way I've got this set up, if somebody wants to be able to be part of the conversation, but doesn't want to be on screen, if they hit their avatar, which all you do is click on that stop cam, you can still talk and still be heard, but you won't. Your video or your camera won't be seen. You can still stream that way. By the way, we're at 50 people right now.
So how will we know?
Okay.
How will we know if somebody came in from our channel?
Well, I was just getting ready to tell you. Why I kept asking if you were on there. If you look down where your logo is in the comments,
Yes.
do you see that little link icon next to it?
Yep.
When somebody types in chat, it will have that same little link thing to show it's from your channel.
Oh, cool.
This is just exciting
Wow.
times.
Hey there, Southern Shone.
So this is something new.
I think that Southern Sown and Grown, that's Wendy.
Yeah. She came.
And so
I
wait
got
a
a little
minute,
link
it'll
next
tell
to
you-
it, so it must be her.
wait, Janet, you said something about it will tell you how many people. Because I'm looking at my phone to be able to see that there's 7 crazy people at 4 minutes to 2 in the morning on my channel.
I
I'm
was
usually
talking about,
asleep by 9:30.
right.
Well,
I was talking about from StreamYard.
Yeah,
Combined
I've
right
got
now.
StreamYard on the computer.
StreamYard. Yeah, where your logo is on
Outdoors
the
with
chat.
Big Matt.
Do you see the little chain link icon next, kind of by your icon?
Okay.
Do
Well,
you see
I
that
see
like
the
little
3
circle with a
dots.
line in the middle? No, on the bottom. where your logo is on the chat, next to the
Oh,
chat.
oh, yeah.
Whisper
When
Dream.
somebody types in chat from your stream, they will have that same little
There's
icon.
Lois. She says I'm one of those crazies, but I only just got off work at midnight. Hey, Lois, I'm glad you're here.
Hey, I
This
would
is
love to
fun.
have
This is
Destination
fun,
Delight come
y'all.
up. She can. Hey, she's welcome to come up. I've got room for 10 people up here. I think it's limited to 6 streams, and I don't know who all is streaming right now. I think Brian is. Jerry, are you streaming?
Yes, I am.
All right. What about you, Janet?
Yes.
All right. And Dale is streaming.
Yeah.
Are you streaming, Granny?
No, I'm not streaming, but I shared it out on my community post.
Thank you. What about you, Jonesy? Are you streaming?
Yep, sure am.
I don't see
Oh, yeah.
Jonesy on mine.
I'm there.
Well, I don't know what that means other than you don't see him on your StreamYard.
I see him on StreamYard, but I don't see him on my page.
He's not going to be on your page, Jerry. You'll have to look at his
not on your
channel, which
page.
is Radio Jonesy.
I'm on.
Oh, I see everybody else.
I'll be right back, guys.
Really?
I'm on.
I don't.
I go to my YouTube, I see everybody else.
Okay.
All right. So Lois sees 7 of us. Oh, but she'll be back in just. Hey, Jane Doe, what are you doing up this time of night? You crazy
They call me
thing.
B. Oscar Garcia.
Oh, it looks like I
Oh,
got 3
Jane Doe.
people watching online.
We've got 48 people total in here. Let's try a little experiment. All
Okay.
right. An experiment. And I would like everybody's participation if we can. And man, this chat is moving. By the way, hey, Jamaican Farmers Hut IM. I'm not sure what the IM is, but that's okay.
Hey, Southern Zone and
Just
Grove.
for a minute.
Road Freedom.
You can certainly come back, but for just a couple of minutes, I would love for everybody to say go to Brian's at the farmhouse. Let me go through and drop his link. It's going to take me just a minute to get it. If you already know the Vineyard Farmhouse, go on over there for a minute.
Okay.
if
So
you
I'll
don't-
type that in my personal chat, correct?
Yes. Well, see, that's another thing. I don't know if doing it this way is going to work, or if I just put one on my StreamYard, if it will show up in everybody's or not.
It's not showing up on my YouTube for my
All right.
personal channel.
Okay, so if everybody would, look up, I just put in Brian's link to his. Well, actually, that's not right.
That's not going to work. Let me find him. I can find him.
The Vineyard Farmhouse. I will put his link on mine if it'll make it any easier for somebody. If you happen to be, finding it from mine, maybe it'll be easier to find it. I don't know. But let's see if we can't get everybody over to Brian's. This is just an experiment. I like doing experiments. And right now, this is showing that we've dropped down to 39. I don't know if that's because people are leaving to go over there. It's come back up to 41. And maybe they're in the process of switching over.
Where are we
Okay,
going?
All
Going
right,
over
to Brian's at the
I'm on
Vineyard
Brian's also.
Farmhouse.
So
And
is this
so what I
inclusive-
just did was put in my chat on my phone the link to Brian's channel. It's not
There we go.
going to change anything. Hey, Sharon Johnson. Yeah,
Hey,
Lois.
Cricket. I
This
don't
is
know,
so
Cricket.
cool, y'all.
But
See,
if you
I've
go
done
over to
this.
Brian,
I've done this on with Bobby and Sherry from Black's Tropical Homestead on Restream. When we
I
go
saw
up
that.
there, I'll stream it on my Facebook and YouTube, and she has it on her Facebook and YouTube. But I didn't know StreamYard could do it.
It's up to 10
It's
now.
new.
Yeah, okay, so I've dropped one out. Well, gotta run. New news about to premiere. Okay, well, corn
yeah, I
fed
saw
live.
that from Craig's.
Hey there,
I'll catch
corn-fed
it on. I'll catch it on replay, darling.
I will too. I'll make.
A main mod could help. I don't understand what that would be because
That's up,
hey,
Dick.
J3GS form.
You know, Oscar.
You
can't
know,
go wrong
J3 could use some help. How many can you stream? Let's see, Janet. We got
can
one, two.
do 6 at a time. It's possible if we could get somebody else up here. I don't think I can do more, but somebody is welcome to try. It's my understanding that 6 total is the limit.
Okay, and how about because J3GS needs some watch hours, so he's on my chat. If he pops over to Beltloop, J3, hop over to Beltloop 29, and then you can come up. I can go out.
Yeah, if you wanted
stop
to.
streaming, and
And go to
then
sleep.
What?
yeah, I can go to sleep, y'all, because I'm in my pajamas.
I'm with Brian. I'm confused.
Okay.
Yeah, because if J3GS wants to come up, oh, he said he's in bed. He's in bed just peeking at the
Come
phone.
on, it's
Okay.
only just gone 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We got 47 people in here. It's 107,
203.
103.
And y'all, I have to
You were-
get up early in the morning. I see that. Jonesy.
So where are they coming from, Gary? Because I looked at at Brian's, it says there's 15,
Yeah.
Hey, Mark Carhall.
and mine says there's 1, and yours says there's 11.
Hey, Chris White.
Well, didn't you get sent to mine?
Yeah.
7.
I've got-
Mine says
I've got
7 right now.
a couple.
Hey, Team Happy.
It's going to be what I'm seeing. The number that I'm seeing is a culmination or a total addition of everybody in the chats right now watching. So we can disseminate information or direct people if they're willing.
It's new great
By the way, hey, Sharon Johnson. What we're doing, let me explain again because there's some new people that have come in, and it won't take but a moment. With the new program or the new feature on StreamYard, what we're doing right now and is I'm hosting, and right now Jerry, Brian, Janet, and Ann are all streaming. Are you streaming? And Radio Jonesy as well. Sorry.
Yes.
We're all streaming to our own channels, but we're all together up here on the panel.
Kumbaya.
And we can see the chat from
My Lord.
Oh, man.
but if you are in the chat, if you are in the chat, you'll only be able to see the folks in your on that channel.
You did good. I'm sorry I talked over you.
I thought that the only ones that were on our channel are the ones with the links on them.
I'll tell you how to tell, Brian. The easiest way to tell is even though you're on StreamYard, I'm assuming you're on a computer.
Yes.
All right. Do you have a tab open and muted for your channel?
On my iPad, I have YouTube open on my channel.
Okay. Well, I would recommend on your computer to go ahead and open a tab and have it there to your channel where they have your chat.
Nate, are you still streaming?
Actually,
so I lost my connection. My channel kept streaming it. I had 10 in there. So 10 of the 50 or whatever Gary is seeing were from my folks.
From your channel.
And it's really weird because it's hard to follow because those on panel see StreamYard.
Right.
And you see all this crazy stuff. You don't get the context of everything coming from my channel and our little chat that and anybody on another channel sees none of that. So
Nate,
that's
I will tell you how to fix that. I'm about to explain to you, everybody on here, how to fix that. Now, the way I fix it, if I really wanted to pay attention just to my channel and the folks that are popping up on there. Now, it usually is helpful to do this because of the fact that those are the folks that are coming to support you. And you can pay attention to the folks coming in your channel and leaving your channel. What you do is you have a tab open for YouTube, have it muted so it doesn't reverberate. But then you go through and you put your cursor on the top of the chat where it says top chat or live chat. Look to the right of that, and you're going to see 3 dots. Click on those 3 dots. It'll say participants, pop out chat, toggles timestamps, and send feedback or something to that effect. One of them is toggle, or is one of them is pop out chat. What you want to do is pop out your chat. Once you have popped out your chat, you want to move it over the StreamYard chat. And the way to do that is the easiest way to do it is go to StreamYard, go to the StreamYard chat, and then hit, hold your thumb down on Alt and hit Tab once. It should pop up your chat, and then just move it over at the top, at the address bar. Move it over the StreamYard chat. That way you can see just your chat. I think it's probably best when we do this, that's a good way to do it. And the host can probably pay more of attention to the total chat, if that makes sense, and bring questions up to the group. Probably pay more.
See, I have mine side by side.
You can do that too.
I have the StreamYard chat, and then next to it, I popped out my YouTube chat and moved it over.
That's another way to do it.
Okay, I see.
For me, it's easier just to pop out the chat and put it over. By the way, we're at 50 people in here at 1:09 in the morning.
So, Nate, are you still able to stream right now?
51.
Me?
Yes.
Is the blue option still there?
Yeah, I've been streaming the whole time. Even when I dropped down and went away, it was still, that's why you guys had 50. It was pushing everybody that jumped into mine. It was weird. And I couldn't stop it. I didn't know how. I can stop it now that I'm in StreamYard, but I couldn't stop it without coming back on panel, basically. So, on that note, I meant to go to bed an hour ago. So I want to this will be the test of if I can actually stop my stream. And Gary, you'll know because you'll drop. I think there's only like 6 or 7 in there now. So let's test this out. Everybody, I'll say hi and actually meet you guys another night when I'm more awake. But
hey, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and please come back.
Adventures.
And
What
please,
is that?
if you would, before you go, would you mind dropping into a couple of these others and hitting something for them to see, your link? I want them to be, in fact, if you would, what's the best way to share it from one to all of them? Everybody,
I see you, Tasmania devil.
Dirty rat.
well,
What is
we'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out another night. I got to get to bed because I got work and a test tomorrow, guys. So
thank you for coming in. It was fun having you up here on panel.
Absolutely.
Seeing you back.
Have a good night.
Yeah, Lois, you
Good
are.
night. Good night, Nate.
That reminds me, I need.
Jonesy, what the devil is that thing?
That's what it is. Tasmanian.
A Tasmanian devil?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was kind of hoping it was my my emotional support badger.
So real quick, I was able in StreamYard to stop my stream, and so my stream did stop without, even though I'm still here, but my stream did stop. So now I'm actually gonna drop off here. But
how did you stop your stream though? Wait, Nate. How did you stop?
I had to do it. I had to do it as a panelist in StreamYard in Gary's StreamYard. At the top right, it shows like a link or something, a check mark or something up there.
Yeah.
I can't see it right now. They already clicked off.
A green check
Drop
mark
down there, and then I think it was remove, and then it stopped my stream of Gary's stream.
Well, your stream too. So
yeah, I guess. All right, guys. Okay. We'll see you probably soon.
Good night, dear.
It's nice to meet you. Okay, y'all. It
This
is.
is
It's
crazy.
2:12. I've got both my grandbabies coming in about 6 hours
Oh
for
no.
the night.
Poor
And
Ann.
so I have got to get some rest so that
You're gonna have
grandmommy
to
is
bag
not a grump.
tomorrow.
Well,
I
enjoy
am.
them.
And you
I
know,
will.
you're
We'll
one
have
of my favorite people. You know,
same,
just such a sweet
honey.
lady.
Yeah, we like
Same
you.
thing. All right, I'm going to do the little green check mark. So for everyone that's on my channel, y'all come over to Janet-Homestead where you are, or Jerry from Butler Family Farm, or Brian from Vineyard Farmhouse, or Radio Jonesy. Come to one of those channels, and then you can continue with this stream. But I'm going to say good night.
Your Beltloop.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in,
Well,
Maureen.
of course, Beltloop is like the star of the show, man. I was just trying. Beltloop doesn't need hours, but
No, that's
everybody
true.
else does.
I don't need hours. I mean, I really don't. I don't even. I'm not even really that. I'm not really worried about getting a whole bunch of subs or anything. You know,
Right.
that. You know, I'm monetized. Once you hit 1,000, that's really all I really need. Even though I'm at about 2053 or something like that. I do look at the
Wow,
numbers.
good for you.
Well, thank you. But it's just more a point of interest for me rather than I mean, who doesn't like seeing their channel get bigger?
I
Right.
just got 3 subscribe. 3. I just went up 9 subscribers.
Awesome.
Woohoo.
Wow.
Wow. Thank
Hey,
you,
it
guys.
can go a whole
Wow.
lot higher than that, Brian.
I just got
It
one
can-
too, Brian.
It can get a whole lot
Fantastic.
higher than that, Brian. I've seen people get 20, 30 subscribers in an evening. So, and that's
Yeah.
without using this. And that's without using this. Now and that's why I'm getting chill bumps right now. I swear, I don't know if you can see them, but I got chill bumps just thinking about it. The potential is there, brother.
Okay, y'all. I love you.
Wow.
Good
Well, that's
night.
awesome. And
Good
I
night,
think
Ian.
everybody
Good night,
who
Andrew.
has subscribed to
DD
any of
Ray
these channels.
Good
is,
night.
I don't think
y'all.
Devil Dog is live.
All right, Ann.
Oh, Destinations
You,
Delight.
you are excused.
Hey, thank you for coming in. Hey, if Destinations Delight is here, come on up. That's awesome.
That's one of your travel people, huh?
That's right.
I'm still on panel. Okay, so you have to leave
Well,
the studio after
Yeah,
you stop.
you gotta leave the studio after you
I
leave
would
the
say
green.
stop the stream and then,
That's
is
what
so
I did.
cool. Destination Delight. Thank you.
Night,
It's a
Ann.
crawfish piece. Oh gosh, I've never seen that person before.
Need 500.
Somebody wants to know who the lobster lady is. They're crawfish. It's crawfish season in South Mississippi.
They look like a lobster from just the heads.
Yeah, they do. But crawfish look like little baby lobsters.
That's true.
Uh,
All the same
Thank you. I
family.
appreciate that, Lillian. And we've got some wonderful people in here tonight, and obviously wonderful people here on panel. I'm just tickled to death. I really am. Ellsworth Carl, hey, I see a couple folks I need to make moderators, and let that thing get out the way, and I'll make Kathleen a moderator as well. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, I think I'm still on Brian's channel.
And
I got Brian's channel up and
how do you get that latest link you're talking? I'm sure about. If you're in mine,
I've got 11 people in my chat.
Very cool. Cruise and Scene. Good to see you. Destination Delight Raid. By the way, let me find Destinations. Can somebody drop Destinations Delight's link there so to make sure that we repay kindness with kindness. We love her anyhow. So I've made a bunch of moderators in there. Some of y'all know her better than I do. So if you don't mind dropping her link, that would be appreciated. Or I can do it.
Oh, and
I'm going to lurk for a minute, you guys. I'll be back.
Okay. There we go. There's where Big Matt just dropped Gulf Coast Grannies Thank you, Lillian. I appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all get connected.
Thank you,
with
Big Matt.
Destination Delight.
Okay, so now Gary, you don't see what people typing in my chat, do you?
Oh, and no, hang on just a second. No, because I'm looking at my chat at the moment. Crystal, I'm working on making people moderators. Crystal and LA Green GA. I'm sorry I didn't make you moderator before now, because I know you've already typed in the chat. I just wasn't thinking at the moment. I do get a little scatterbrained. I do. I swear I do. My mind bounces from place to place, and sometimes it'll hold on to a thought. Sometimes
down home.
I'll walk into a room and forget why I came in there.
I think that's everybody.
Okay,
everybody
Gary,
does that. I've always done that.
I got down home in my channel chat.
Perfect.
But you don't see him on the main chat or on StreamYard chat, right?
Well, he should be on StreamYard. Yeah, he's in the StreamYard. I see him where he said hello.
You see him, but nobody else does. I don't see him on the chat, on the StreamYard chat.
Really?
Yep, I don't see his name on the StreamYard chat. Do you see it, Brian? Down home?
Down
you
home?
Have to scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, I see it.
Scroll up a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yep,
okay.
I see him.
Yeah, now I see that's up there. Okay.
The
It
issue
goes faster than
the rush. Nicole, be quiet. The issue you're going to run into is the chat does have a tendency to fly when you got this many people in here, and so you just have to be either more mindful of it, or I don't know what to tell you. We've got 46 people in here at 1:19 or 2:19 East Coast Brian's time. Fairy dust, good to see you. But we've to me that's pretty wild that we've got 46 people, almost 50 people. We were at 50 just a minute ago.
And then every channel is getting credit for all of the people that are just the ones that are on your live, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Just the ones that are on your live. But it allows us
it brings them in.
Yeah.
Right.
So realistically, you could have 6 tabs up there and have all 6 channels up and just be watching StreamYard.
Place your Shark Outdoors.
And then to tell everybody to just get on every else's channel, so that way all 6 people are still getting the same watch hours. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wendy makes a great point.
That's too much
to
take in at 2:00 in the morning.
It's my understanding that the hours that are being watched during the actual live do not count as hours. It only counts in the replay. And, Maddie brought that up to me, and I looked it up, and that's what I read too.
So you're saying that people who are watching right now, that doesn't count as hours?
No, only in the replay, when they watch replay. And
I don't think so, because I did a live just off of YouTube alone when I was at the fire hall and was cooking breakfast. And after I finished it, it came up and told me I had gained 19 hours for that 2 hours I was live of all the people coming in and out.
Hang on, Brian. Let me say this. I think I read the same thing that you did, but my interpretation of it was that it has to be left public in order for you to gain the watch hours that took place during the live.
Right.
If you don't continue to have it live or accessible, then it does not count towards your the 4,000 that you're trying to get to. So it's typically, I know you have some very large live streams from time to time, and I'd be willing to bet that a lot of that is from your live streams, whatever hours you're at.
Yeah, they do count.
Well, that's what I thought, because sometimes I'd get up to 100 hours from one live.
Right.
And so I didn't understand how. But you know what? I used to get a lot more replay watches especially immediately after the live was over.
Mm-hmm.
It would just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, but
And
I don't
then-
think that's going to add up to 100. See, here's the thing, though, Brian. You know, I understand what you're talking about. You know, leading up to your monetization, you got more, you know, more hours during from your live streams. But see, here's the reason for that. You know, how many people were pulling for you and playing your, you know, videos to try and help you get monetized? Well, after you get monetized, the struggle is over, and so they go to try to help somebody else.
That might be.
So
Sounds
at least
like
that's
sense, because how important are hours after, other than maintaining your hours so that you don't fall below the 4,000?
I don't think they matter at all as long as you're active. The fact is, I ain't worried about hours, but you know, then again, I've got a bunch of hours anyhow, and I guess it's easy for me to say that. But as long as you're active and you just don't fall off the map, what have you, for more than, you know, a month or so, then I don't think that's an issue.
Yeah. Well, that
So-
may be the case because it slowed right down as far as me saying that after my live was over, I would get all these people watching the replay.
Mm-hmm.
And that slowed down since I hit monetization.
Brian, you keep all your stuff public, don't you?
What?
Some people.
You keep all your stuff public, right?
Still didn't hear you.
I said you keep all your stuff public, right? You
Yes.
don't put it private.
No.
No.
That'd be kind of pointless.
Well, I think that
It's all for me. I only get to see it.
I say that's, you know, I know when I did that live at the fire hall the very first time, and I didn't do it on StreamYard, I did it on YouTube itself. When I got done with the streaming, it came up, it said I had like gained 19 hours of viewing time, and the average, it said like the average was like 10 people at one time, most in there, and it broke down everything. It told me how many minutes each person average watching.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do that on StreamYard, but it did on YouTube side alone. And
you
then
know,
I got
once you
more
are
hours
monetized, it takes several hours before you could even start putting your commercials into your lives.
Charles?
So the majority of the people have already watched your live before they even start putting commercials on it.
Right. It's just the new people come in.
Charles, let me mention this at Fallen Arkansas Veterans. He said just as long as you don't go below the sub count and hours needed to stay monetized. From what I've read, Charles, that's not accurate. It's just as long as you're staying active. So I mean,
well, I'll tell you a secret.
What's that?
Since I haven't posted for over, I've maybe posted 3 videos this past year. I've gone down to 3,800 watch hours, and I'm still monetized.
There you go.
It'd probably have to be significant and for a long period of time. Maybe
Probably.
keep fluctuating.
Yeah.
Well, I think the main thing that they're looking for is to make sure you haven't abandoned your channel.
Right.
Be quiet. They're just wanting to make sure that you haven't abandoned your channel. Nikki, what did I say?
Oh, Box Fan D is in here. Has anybody said hello? Hi, D.
Hey, Boxman D. Good to see you.
I love her channel. I found her channel about 3 or 4 years ago.
That
Hey,
is
Gary.
awesome. They got 27,000 subs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gary, you see that comment up there from Life on the YouTube and Twitter?
Well, Boxman D, you welcome to come up. Come up, please. Somebody with that many thousand subs, you can come up and just go through, hop on here, stream it, and we'll all get YouTube famous in just a few minutes.
Have you ever seen one of her videos, Gary?
I can't say that I have. I didn't. I was not
She's in
aware.
the well, she was in the van life community.
Okay, cool. I do know
And-
a few folks that do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've
And-
seen some of her videos. They're pretty good.
Yeah, she sings and plays the guitar and does all kinds of cool stuff in her box van.
Cool.
And she's got it decorated so nice, and she built it entirely herself.
Cool.
I don't think she had a bit of help that I can remember. Well, you look a mess. We'll look at the rest of us.
Hey, you can leave up the avatar if you want, but I seriously doubt that you look a mess.
She couldn't look a mess if she wanted to.
Hey,
Drew.
look who's here. Drew's Lens is here too. Good to see
Wow.
you. But
Drew's Lens, you should pop in here.
we would love to have you, Box
This would be.
fans.
This is cool. We're discussing these this new feature on
Feature.
StreamYard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Format. I call it a format.
Oh, there you go.
Format.
Hey, I just got off of work a little over an hour ago. It's 1:27, and there's 43 people in here right now. Now that's in the different chat rooms that are being streamed right now. But still, we have access. You know, everybody gets to see Brian, and hopefully, everybody will go through and sub to him, because I'd love for them, and as well as for Jerry. You know, Jerry's awesome people. You know, Janet, man, she's just special. She's a special lady, and well, y'all know I love me some Gulf Coast Granny, and hey, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for Radio Jonesy with this live streaming. These are special people, and I'd appreciate it if you'd hook up with all of them.
But if somebody wanted to come in, they have to come in through you.
Right.
Well, no.
You can't.
No.
Come in through.
No, and let me explain how they can do it. All you have to do, you see that StreamYard link up there at the top?
Yes.
Copy it and paste it in your chat, and then pin it to the top.
Actually, oh.
So
Hey
they
there,
can go-
numismatic.
Now
Good
they
to
would be
see you.
coming into my basement, and I'd bring them up.
Good night, corn-fed life.
Good to see you, and thanks for coming in. I see we got Numis Maniac in here too. Skip.
Mhm.
Now,
I'm going to sneak to the potty room for a
Gulf
second.
Coast. I don't show you on my page live anymore.
There we go. We got somebody else. Box Van Deen.
Hello.
Hey, Dee.
Hi.
I know you don't know me from Adam, but I feel like I kind of know you.
I know your channel name.
Oh, well, thank you.
Somehow I think I do. You
I used to come in quite a bit.
I gotta send it.
I thought so. It sounds familiar. A lot of you guys sound familiar, but I don't. Then hang on. Let me turn off my YouTube side.
I'm gonna post that to the top of my. I'm posting the link
There.
to the top of my chat. If anybody who is in my live would like to come in, click on the link.
Who's speaking? Oh, the Vineyard Farmhouse?
That's Brian
Is it
over
Brian?
here.
Mhm.
He's
Hello
right
there,
here.
Box Van
Okay.
D.
Brian is your name, Vineyard
Yes.
Farmhouse? Okay, and Jerry
And-
is, well, I can't, you guys need to know, probably already do know, I'm half blind. This
Okay.
little print is really hard for me, so I cannot see your names all.
What's your
all
channel name, Jerry?
Butler Family Farms.
Butler
Family.
Family Farm.
So most of you are homesteaders? Or
I mostly garden.
Yeah.
I'm an outright great.
I'm a
farmer,
police officer.
So
I'm a
on
mom.
the cusp.
Just
I'm
a
actually
mom.
farmer.
I'm a wannabe musician, nomad, builder. I'm a wannabe everything. In
Man, I'm
fact,
telling you, you are a jack of all trades or a D of all trades. That's for
I
sure.
am. I would be doing a live stream Saturday night.
No judgment here is in here.
Saturday
I'll
night.
share some of my music on my live stream, probably.
Oh, that'd
but
be great.
Mostly, I'm going to talk about my computer
Well, thanks for
problems
coming
on
in,
Saturday.
Tish.
So anyhow, but I'm gonna do a members only live stream on the following Saturday, which is music only, and because I'm not gonna monetize it.
Oh, I
I
see.
want to do other people's music as well as my own, but I
Mhm.
would love to play some of my own music for people. I love to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
that's
I'm gonna look up your
Awesome.
I'm gonna look up your channel and then
I guess I can see the chat here. Let me see what your chat is saying. There it is.
I'm still here, just discreetly checking out.
Yeah, I just hit 27,000 2 days ago.
Well, congratulations.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is very well earned for sure.
For
Wow.
those in the chat that don't know me, I'm pretty much a lifetime nomad. I've been on YouTube for about 4 years, and I've been doing it my life story.
Have to go to bed.
There's Nate. Hey, Nate.
Okay, so if D is up for this, this is gonna blow your guys' minds, and D probably has to trust me on this. So D, this whole connection comes kind of over from Traveling Mike.
Okay.
And Gary was over there, and so they've we've cross-pollinated, if you will.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're testing this new thing out. D, are you on your computer?
I am.
Okay, so you're on StreamYard. So
yes,
it's up to you if you want to. D, I did it earlier, and so Gary has the main stream or whatever, but you have the ability on the top right, if you want to click it, that you would broadcast this stream, but on your channel. So
okay, so let me just say this before I do that. My channel is very family friendly. I don't put anything on that would be not appropriate for kids. That I'm gonna say. So if I join other people's stream, they'll see me, and my subscribers will see what they see. So I don't know how that works.
Good
I'm
question.
very, very conscientious about making sure my channel's very clean and appropriate.
Miss D.
So does Gary.
That would definitely be a concern if you have somebody in
Right,
your
I
group
understand.
that decided to start.
But if y'all would let me speak with Miss D for just a moment.
Thank you.
Miss D, my mama comes in here from time to time, and I don't want anything on here that I wouldn't be happy for my mama to hear. And I know for a fact every person on this panel, with the exception of I'm just kind of learning Nate, and from what I can tell about him, he's good people.
He's awful.
Nate's fine. I know Nate very well. I've met him personally.
You scoundrel, Nate.
Well, you can trust Nate, but I have a lot of friends, as you know, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a lot of friends that are not putting out family-friendly stuff on their live streams.
Right.
So I try not to go there because I don't want my people to think that's what I do.
Right.
My reputation is important. I have a documentary all over the world. Movies. I have a movie all over the world.
She sure does.
So I don't want people to think I think that I sound real judgmental. I'm not. I let people do what they want to do, just not in my home.
In your stream, right?
In my home. That's my home,
That's
basically.
Well,
so I'm not trying to be rude or unkind. You can kick me out anytime you want. But I'm just being honest with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't do it tonight. Don't do it tonight. Obviously, you don't know. These are all new people for you. But for example, you know Tanya and Derek. So so for example, if they were doing a live stream like they often do, and you trust them, and you wanted to, you could go in, and you guys already have all those controls, but you could broadcast their live stream on your channel, which would bring people in. You'd get credit. I don't know how the ad hours work or any of that.
I don't care.
Yeah,
that,
that is how you would probably want to use it, D. Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it with anybody that I know won't talk,
and we're not going to do that here. But let me just say, all that I would ask of you, Miss D, would be that you continue to come back and see us, because I want you to understand, and it means a lot to me just because of the fact there's a lot of wonderful people in this channel, and they would get such a boost if they could get connected with you.
And I would
and
love to do that. And it is important to. I stuttered. Just so you know, I had a stroke. My work get kind of screwed up a little bit. I'm embarrassed about it, but I still do the YouTube. So I love to help other channels.
Mhm.
I
Well-
only love to help the channels that I can recommend. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, yes,
Okay.
ma'am. I don't blame you. And the fact is, I understand exactly what you're saying. And I don't blame you. All I would ask is that if you don't mind, if it's not an inconvenience, that you continue to come back and see us and see that all these people on here, all these wonderful people on this channel are good people. They're family. They put on family friendly, shows. They're a blessing to many people out there. And
Gary,
it's
I have to do family friendly. If not, my daddy will drive down here from Georgia and whoop my behind.
So Gary, let me point out one thing real quick, because this is kind of interesting. Because okay, so I streamed your stream earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I closed it. And what
Mhm.
happened is I had closed the stream. What happened is D over here got a
I got
notification
it afterwards.
that I was streaming, but I had already closed it. It kicked
Right.
it. So she meant to come to my channel, but she ended up going to your channel.
Oh my goodness!
By the
No,
way,
that's
So-
not
so-
what I did.
let
That's
me
not what I did.
let
I
me
went
ask
to
a
your
real quick
replay.
question.
You had already shut it down. I saw Beltloop 29 on your panel. I typed it in to the search. That's how I found his.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let me
So-
ask a real quick question, if y'all don't
Yes.
mind, and I apologize for interrupting you, Miss D.
No, I
But
want to know.
does anybody know 333 Bad Cat?
Who?
333 Bad Cat.
No.
I'm sorry, I have never heard of that person before.
Well, because
I
of-
saw him earlier, and he was asked, "What are we talking about?"
Well, right, and and he's in the basement right now, and I have a pretty open panel for the most part, but I typically like to know at least somebody see him a little bit before. Miss D, you're a little bit of an exception, but
I guess so.
Well,
Yes.
with
You didn't know
Back,
me.
Wendy.
and with a little bit of I just, especially with you up here, I want to make sure that we're very cautious about who all makes it onto the panel. 333
Yeah.
Bad Cat. Hopefully you will come back and see us and be part of this community, and we can get to know you a little bit better. At that point, we may be able to have you up on panel. At the moment, I just can't do it, brother. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I feel bad. No, I could go down and let you bring him up.
No, because
No, it's not just you, Dean.
It's right.
it's
I
it's
mean, I
everybody
know,
up
I
here.
understand. I never let anybody come up on my panel unless I know who they are.
Right.
If
Yes,
you
ma'am.
haven't seen them in my chat, and somebody that I trust doesn't know them, I won't bring them up either. So
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
it's a good rule of thumb, and your moderators can check and see if they're legitimate somehow.
That's true too.
Well,
But
we
I
got
don't know
a
how to-
moderator.
He hasn't even typed to the chat.
I think he typed
Right.
earlier, but
Yeah.
the
Okay, I'm actually gonna go to bed now.
Well, good.
Are
Drink some hot milk or something.
We
No,
made
I
it
gotta-
only
How long?
midnight. It's only
Hey,
midnight.
Humphrey.
I think this is self-sabotage. He doesn't want to make a good grade on that test.
I was supposed to go to bed 2 hours ago, but
I know.
it
Well,
was
she'll be back in
interesting.
15
All right,
minutes.
well, I do need to shut it
I-
down. I hate to do that.
Would love to hear more about how to do this. Do you have
Well,
to
I
be
tell you
in?
what. I tell you what, Miss
Yes.
D, if you'd like, you're welcome to stick around in the after party. But I just thought I'd shut it down so folks can get some sleep. Anybody that wants to, in fact, for that matter, 3033 Bad Cat, you can come up in the after party, and that will be fine.
Hey, Gary, when you shut this down now, is it going to shut mine down too?
I believe it will, yeah.
Okay.
But you may want to look at your own channel just to verify that it is shut down.
Yeah, I will.
And good night, Ann Dale. Thank you for coming
Gary,
in.
you're going to have to teach me how to do that.
I'll be glad to.
That whole
Yeah,
after
I would
party
love to
thing.
learn. I would
Oh,
like
stay
to
on.
take notes if I
Oh,
can,
Coach.
so I know how you did this.
Yes, ma'am. That's fine.
Sure,
In
yeah.
fact, I'll
Would love
sit
that.
here.
Look
I
at
am
that
off.
big baby.
I'm
I'll
off
sit
now
around. I
for
stay
a
up
couple
half
of
the
days.
night anyhow working.
Nate, is that a Great Pyrenees? Oh, he's gone now. Or frozen.
I am off for the next 2 days, so I will sit here as long as you'd like, Miss D, and tell you
Well,
as much as
just
I
a
know.
good 20 minutes, kind
That's
of tell
fine.
me how you did it, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
I'll
That's
understand. I do have
fine.
a friend that is an administrator on my channel, so I will be able to teach her once I
Yes,
learn.
ma'am.
Mhm.
I'll be
Yeah,
glad to show you everything I know. And
I appreciate that. Yeah,
whoever wants to stick around, if you're in the chat right now, and you want to come to the after party, I got room for 10. We've got 8 up here now. We got a couple more spots if somebody wants
I'm
to
gonna
join.
get a cold drink while I'm getting ready. Everything.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. It's getting close to 2. We've still got 43 people in here.
wow.
But God bless y'all for coming in. Thank you for your
Yeah.
time and your attention. I've got to, Wendy.
Bye, guys.
But we'll do it again.
Bye, Wendy. Bye, Ian.
All right. We'll see y'all
Bye,
later.
everybody. Thank you for having me. I'll stick around.